So after Ron and Bevy's outing at the last race at Napanee, as you see, Merica's on the hoist in the background because that just wasn't acceptable. Even though it had a fresh engine, Ron took it to the Cole Freedom truck meet and did great with it on a less than great track. Then they went to an actual decent track and it did worse and worse and worse. So we're thinking the transmission has a set of clutches that are slightly burnt. But you know, we beat the crap out of this thing, so that's acceptable. It just needs a little attention. And you love pulling trannies, don't you?
Well, I don't mind it on this one. This one's quick. It's not quick, but it's a lot faster than a daily driving street truck.
So this thing, if you're watching any of the other videos, it's got a homemade cross member in it that flips down out of the road. It's just very easy access compared to some things. So that won't be too bad for him. I think I am going to start working on this engine out of Merica, the old 12 valve we put through its paces at Cletus and Cars in the past 10 years. But right here, we just got some things in from J.H. Diesel. You know J.H., the guy that blew up that engine out of Merica over there. The one that tears our stuff up. Yeah, that guy. So these shocks were on his mega truck. Big thanks to him for selling them to me. Got big plans for these things. We'll keep you guys in tune with what's going on. I want to send these injectors off, have them cleaned and checked no matter what's going on with them, just so I have spares for the monster truck for the time being. So the injectors are all out now, and literally 1, 2, 3 are all sooty, 5 and 6 are sooty, and number 4, the tip is clean as can be. That tells you something was going on there. Whatever was going on just wasn't happy, obviously, because Bevy literally at the end of the night, when we went to load it on the trailer, we did get it to run again, but he had kept hitting the nitrous button to get it to fire. And that is not something you normally would do on an application like this. So here we are, moment of truth, taking the head off the old 12 valve that survived Cletus and Cars twice.
Wow. That is like a bucket of bolts in there.
So the old copper head gasket looked like it was sealed tight. But
some aluminum. I don't know if this is piston ring or what, but yep, we got a lot of piston ring in there.
Got the top piston rings. Part of that was in the turbocharger.
It melted it all the way down to the top ringland. So that's part of the steel ringland on the top of the piston. Piston ring and steel ringland. But every other hole looks perfectly good.
Yeah, everything else. I mean, this 12 valve Cummins took some severe abuse. And it only ended up with one piston melted. And that could have been an injector that was just getting hung open or something like that, you know. Could have did that. I mean, just had enough temperature difference that that's what let go first.
There's pieces of that cylinder and other cylinders too.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
It goes into the intake and you get a little bit of reversion. The intake charge comes back and it goes into another cylinder.
Sucked her right in there. So yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Let's see what the bottom of this thing looks like.
Yeah.
Probably just lift it.
Flip it. Flip it up. I'll set it on that stand. Set it down and we'll flip it up.
And it looks like it's been sandblasted.
It's got the valve hung open.
That's why it wouldn't start. It didn't make any compression on that cylinder.
It's just crazy that one cylinder made that big a difference, but yeah. So really every other, for the severe abuse this thing took, the valves look pretty good.
We got some little cracks between each valve, but that's common on most of these 12 valves.
Yeah. So. I mean, the heat that this thing took was unreal. But look at the crack right here in between the, right there. I can't remember. There we go.
This one's got some aluminum piston stuck to the top.
Yeah, the valve literally isn't even closed on that one. Probably filled the crack in that cylinder with aluminum, so you can't see it. But this one here is pretty evident. That crack in between the valves right there. So, yeah, this head I figured was pretty well goner, because we had been hearing it cracking and popping a little. Actually, look at this.
Is it tulip?
That valve's literally got a crack in it. You can't see it now, but now maybe it was. Maybe it was just tracing.
Those are good stainless valves though, so.
Yeah, well, really, like I say, for the severe abuse, this old 12 valve withstood the test of time. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Let's tear that old girl down. We'll keep you updated on what the plans for that are. I have a different head because I had a feeling that head was bad. I've got all kinds of 12 valve and 24 valve early style blocks laying around. I might come up with a little better set of pistons. I don't know. We'll toss some ideas around and we'll keep you guys informed. Comment with all your guys' ideas of what we should do and what you think happened. But and we'll catch you in the next video.